Now, what's going on? I'm sorry I look so tired. It's about 5:30 in the morning right now. Just coming to you guys with pretty much what the plan is for today. So today is another 28th. Like I said, I probably have another 30 days, but I'm still kind of lean right now at the moment. It's 30 days to drop pretty much, I'd say at least 3 to 4% body fat. I truthfully, if I'm being honest, probably think I'll be able to do this in 2 weeks. Just the way my body has adapted over these years to the fasting and the other fat loss protocols, being cold showers. So I'm gonna start my day today is I'm gonna go downstairs and with this video and take a nice cold shower just to really become thermogenic and let my body heat up and burn additional body fat. You don't have to do something like that, it's not necessary, but I like to also strengthen my mind because it's a kill two birds with one stone type of situation and scenario right now. So what I will be doing today is I will be going for a 20-hour fast. I had my last meal at 10 o'clock last night, so around 6 o'clock is when I probably will get to the gym, and at that point I'll work out fasted for probably at least an hour, doing once more 15 minutes of cardio to start the workout for 100 calories burn at least, and then I'm gonna get into my workout routine regimen, which will be me actually doing some chest. That's mostly gonna be the workout. Then I'm gonna finish up another 15 to 30 minutes of cardio. When I get home, I will have another low-carb meal that could be chicken, additional ground beef that I did not finish yet, that I actually pre-cooked on Sunday. Like I said, I love having all different types of spices, so turmerics, all types of minerals and nutrients in that as well, just being a healthy herbal spice from the earth. So that's something I always try to incorporate into my daily regimen just because it's good for you, nonetheless. So, like I said, this is the first video of the day, and like I said, stay tuned. I'm about to go to work soon. I have a full-time senior accounting job, so I'm always super busy. So don't think you can't fast and still become productive and actually reach higher goals in the business corporation. You can work in the office and be healthy and look good. That's plain and simple. So that's pretty much what we will be doing today. I'm also gonna bring my camera to the gym so I can get some additional footage of pretty much how the workout will be, and I'm gonna compile everything together and post it for you guys later. What's going on? What's going on? So we back at 7:20 p.m. Haven't talked to you on 14 hours since 5:30 this morning, but I just got a nice chest workout. Then my usual kind of regimen, like I said yesterday, 20-minute warm-up, 20-minute ending, 100 calories burned both times. What I really focused on was more or less pushing heavy weights though. Today, I did 5 sets of 8 reps of 95 pounds with dumbbell press. Then I segued over to the fly machine where I really engaged the chest muscle pectorals, and I hit 3 sets of 15. So I like doing the low scoop, more or less get that kind of scoop, you know what I mean, at the bottom of the chest, etc. So for showing off the nipple, don't get too turned on by it. Pause. And another thing is I really focus on doing lots of reps of the machine chest press. That way it's a safer way for you to engage the muscle, and when your muscles get kind of fatigued, you won't really risk getting injured off of you just pretty much trying to put that work in. So it's now, let me see what we're working with. Now give or take about to be 21 hours by the time I have my first meal. So I work out fasted, obviously, as you see again. Getting leaner every single day, bit by bit, piece by piece, small steps, great distances. My current physique right now is right here. So it's getting there. Like I said it should take about 45 days, but truth be told, it really might take 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less, a week and a half. I'm not gonna lie to you, but keeping my carbs low. I have 2 steaks for dinner tonight, which I also will take a little snapshot of before I eat it. I'm gonna make a nice shake with some greens in it, super greens, for all my minerals and vitamins, because when you fast and do a low carb protocol, you happen to excrete a lot of the minerals and electrolytes in your body. So I have a multivitamin that has all my essentials, as well as, like I said, this little shake with the protein, just to make sure I have all my macronutrients I need to preserve muscle and burn fat at the same time. So this protocol is going to be very, very efficient and effective at burning fat at a very rapid, fast pace, as well as allowing me to cleanse and heal my body through fasting, because fasting is one of the greatest and most free things you could do for your body. They always say apple a day keeps the doctor away. I say fasting every day keeps the doctor away. You know what I mean? Put him on layaway, give him a chance to honestly lose his job, because doctors only became pretty much a profession just off of people who have very bad eating habits and take advantage of their body and just the flexibility of the freedom of having a fast food restaurant, where instead of you cooking off of laziness, you could just go down to the local McDonald's or fast food joint and you could spend $20 and eat something that is very, very high saturated fat, concentrated. We're not doing that no more. We're gonna really focus on these next few days. So every single day I post, what I want you to do is watch, for instance, this video tonight, and then do the same workout tomorrow. That way we each kind of will go condescending from now until this transformation both takes place. I'm gonna be eating about 2,500 calories. Whatever your weight is right now, you're gonna take your weight and multiply that by 14. That number right there is what you have to concentrate every day on eating. Keeping your protein. Right now I'm about, I say 198, but I'll probably end around 190. But I'm still gonna keep my protein over 200 grams. Everything else altogether will come and work out exactly how it has to. That's how the body is pretty much adaptable for you to preserve muscle, as long as you have your protein as the main macronutrient. So focus on those, and then come Sunday, I'm gonna have myself a nice cheat meal. I'm really gonna enjoy some good food, some nice barbecue beers. I'll be there at Hartford. Stay tuned, you feel me? I'll be posting up in that spot, eating all types of different barbecue joints, as well as my sweet potato apple crisp. But for now, stay tuned. Peace. On a video for 2/28/2020. So just here to talk my talk. So what I have right here is 2 steaks, you know what I mean, juicy, savory, and full of protein, moderate fat. So just want to give you guys some additional tips and advice on pretty much how you also could gauge on this journey to your fat loss, where one of the main things that you actually will have to incorporate is discipline. So aside from the physical benefits and attributes that will come through this, the mental aspect has to be on point, where you have to understand that the end goal has to be the main goal. So if your goal is to lose a lot of fat, you have to make sure that you are focused and you are locked in and dialed in into this suffering of self-imposed discipline. Is actually the greatest way for you to make this journey more of a full landscape of you becoming a better human being. It's more than the surface level of looking good. You want to learn to peel back layers of insecurity, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy, where when you have this certain type of mindset that I'm gonna do something and then you actually accomplish it, you'll move forward at actually beginning to engage in other ways in your life that will allow you to become woman. You see, this right here is some of the disrespect I be talking about sometimes when I say people do not understand when you are in front of the camera. You got to make sure you isolate it, you know what I mean, one of those type of things. But I digress. So 2 apps that I would recommend everybody to use until you get more experience. One, you will have to use mandatorily, just because it's easy to use, for you to also begin to build a streak on the app. It's called Zero. So it's zero because obviously you do not consume any food, so it's 0 calories be consumed when you're fasting. So use the app just to kind of gauge exactly how long you're fasting for, when you break your fast, when you actually eat your meals, etc., etc. It gives you certain type of meal timing options. The other app is going to be MyFitnessPal. I know it's very daunting, I know it's very meticulous, I know it is very mundane, but you should get into the habit of actually tracking all your calories until you get into a certain type of comfortability experience, where you could look at a meal and gauge exactly how much calories, proteins, fats, and carbs is going to be ingested by each of the meals. So one of the main things I also want to recommend you to do is do everything for at least 2 weeks. Just get comfortable with it. Everything is building habits. So people always kind of underestimate how people reach a certain level of success, or when people reach a certain epitome of body goals, people call it. They don't understand that it is years and years of implementation of certain disciplines and good habits. The best way to become better is to, one day at a time, relinquish a bad habit. So instead of focusing on the good habits, learn to get rid of bad habits. That is the greatest way. If you eat McDonald's every day, you're trying to lose weight, but you begin to eat less McDonald's, by relinquishing that bad habit, you actually will begin to, in return, make a good habit, because you're making a healthy choice by stop eating McDonald's full of, saturated fats, sugars, and all other type of things your body cannot fully utilize if you are not fasting in a state where you are not consuming more calories than you're burning. So I digress once more, but ultimately, like I said, it's day 2, day 3. Tomorrow is going to be a shoulder day, as well as obviously another fasting, which I will do regardless, continuously. So do the same thing and really try to lock in on the goal. It is okay to feel hungry. It is okay to feel pain. It is okay to feel discomfort and become uncomfortable when you're doing exercises. That is the point of it. That stress right there is actually what builds resilience and other things outside of the gym. When you hit certain types of trauma or any type of chaos in your life, any type of things that usually would knock you off of your center, physical stress is a way for you to put self-imposed stressors on your body. That way you cope. Those last few reps you push through, same thing. You're mentally exhausted from work, you push through. You feel like giving up, you push through. All these things relate to pretty much you becoming a better, more resilient human being. Life is all about dealing with stress at the end of the day. So take this, run with it, and God bless. And we after tomorrow, like, subscribe, and comment below if you have any questions or concerns that you need me to answer. I am more than happy to. Robin?